All right, thank you for stopping by at Comenji.com, the new way to communicate. Actually, Comenji brings something new. It's called the IOP, the Internet of People, is here with Comenji. All right, and basically, this is the logo for Comenji. It's a messenger, which is at your disposition. It's like having a set of messengers ready to send your comments, right? We'll explain how that works. And basically, when you go to Comenji.com, you are offered to build your house. You in your house, you're gonna have standard rooms for to have comments on your family, friends, the places you go. But then you're gonna have also optional rooms that will uh, the way that you choose your optional rooms will talk about that a lot about your personality, right? And also there is another room. It's called the reputation room, where you can write things about yourself, use a video, a picture, a movie, a song, right, to identify yourself with. And also family, friends, and public can do the same. Identify yourself with things like that, right? With a movie, a song, a book, and that will also talk about your personality a lot. So when somebody comes and visits your house, they will have a pretty good idea who you are, right? And basically, one of the things that is offered at Comenji, you can use using a special tool at Comenji, open a Google Map and choose where you live, where you work, right? The school you go right now, or if you went to school some time ago, and of course places you go, like your church, favorite restaurant, a club, and that will create communities where you work right now. Let's say 200 meters around your house, there is a lot of people, right? There's right there 300 meters. It's a lot of people that share that place in common with you, and we'll talk about the how to what is the interaction that creates right there, right? It's a safe community interaction. Also bringing in Comenji. Basically, by setting up your places in common, right, and your home, work, school, places you go, you're gonna have a lot of people right there around your home, around your work, right? Every place you go, it has people with places in common. And remember the room for reputation, and also the rooms for optional rooms. Well, it, when people comes and check out your house and vice versa, you're gonna have a pretty good idea who the person is by checking out their reputation, what they say about themselves, how they built the house, what rooms they put inside the house, right? And by the way, is just in your house, right? There are rooms that there are no keys to enter, but in Facebook, geez, in Comenji, you're gonna have rooms with special keys. You enter that room. Let's go to this example. Let's go to imagine you're in a restaurant right now. Every table is a meeting place, even though I mean you're inside the restaurant, but it's a meeting place. Every table, it's just private things are happening in every table. Well, with the Comenji house, you got rooms, and inside the rooms you set up meeting places, right? Every meeting place. And very easy to set up the privacy right there. Just click right on top of the room, right click on top of the meeting place to set up who can see it, where, and when. Moreover, you can have secret rooms or secret meeting places that with a special key or password to enter, right? Comenji brings you a lot of power, especially on privacy, and it's very, very easy to set up. Just a couple of clicks. You don't have to Google any video instructions to how to do it. Then yeah, that creates communities where at your home, where you live, where you work, allows for communications without. Where you work. Let's say you're selling a cell phone, right? You can set up right there a meeting place, and people will check it out. It just everybody had seen or had placed an ad on a light post or at the local supermarket. This we have, I mean, everybody here, like 99%, I'm pretty sure, or either had seen it or had placed an ad. Well, with Comenji, instead of going around your locations, placing an ad, you set up your perimeters, right? 300, 500, 1,000 meters around. And what happens? Well, a lot of people comes to, I mean, and those perimeters, right? People that have places in common with you, they come inside the house according to your permissions, right? And check out favorite things, where you go to church, your hobbies, what games you like, right? What is your passion for music? What kind of music you like? TV, movies, books, restaurants, right? And from here we can talk about a little bit about right now you're thinking, okay, this is kind of like an ads. Nobody wants more spam. What happened is that let's say you set up a meeting place here for your comments on restaurants. The guy who has a restaurant, it's in your area, or you go there, right? So you got a relationship right there. It's an IOP, right? The Internet of People. Well, the guy with a restaurant, his ads are going to go directly to the meeting place restaurants. It's not going to bother you. Right nowadays, I mean, you got a lot of commercials, just things at random. That's why publicity is so disregarded, because it just comes at random. On Comenji, no, the information becomes useful information, and people becomes highly potential customers, because everything goes in its place, and you can be as organized as you want or not. That's another thing with Comenji, right? It's not forcing you to be organized. And from here, basically, you get your on Comenji is definitely creates communities with safe interaction based on reputation that you can really set up. I mean, you can really check up, right, what somebody else says about you or general public. That creates a general reputation around your home, where you live, where you work, and that is another subject that creates anchoring. It doesn't exist right now, but I'll talk about that. Just also, and I'll explain a little more on what happened with businesses, the relationship, the communities, and the commercials or information, which is no longer bothered. On the contrary, when you get a house on Comenji, you have your, let's say, you got a favorite restaurant. Well, every time you go to a restaurant, you can go and check out that meeting place to see if the restaurant has a nice promotion for you because you're stopping by at a certain hour, things like that, right? Thank you for your attention, and I have more videos. Please stop by, check it out, or even better, just open a house and start doing your interactions with communities around you. Have fun. Oh, I didn't mention yet, your comments can be also anonymous. Restrictions applied, and also that is in the another video that we have. All right, thank you once again, and have a great day. All right, check out on Comenji.